The next speaker is then the Honorable Thring.
Thank you, Honorable House Chairperson. The ACDP would like to remind this House and South Africans at large that all political parties are guided by their worldview. Some are driven by a liberal, secular, humanistic worldview, and others a social, communistic, atheist worldview. I wish to make it very clear that the ACDP is guided by a biblical worldview, and underscoring this view is the recognition of our Judeo-Christian historical background. It bears repeating that our Messiah, Christ Jesus, was born a Jew. And while those who have different worldviews from ours draw their inspiration from books like Karl Marx and Stalin and Mao Zedong and Charles Darwin, we within the ACDP draw our inspiration and guidance from our holy book, the Bible. It is this book which compels us to pray for the peace of Jerusalem in accordance with Psalm 122 verse 6, and for the descendants of Abraham, to pray for the descendants of Abraham, the patriarch of Israel, according to Genesis 12:3. As the ACDP, we can do no other. We believe that the efforts to downgrade the South African embassy in Israel will have a deeply negative impact on the South African Christian community, who make up a large portion of pilgrims to the Holy Land. Israel bashing appears to be in vogue.
We must bring
while
Johannesburg in the Bible as well.
While it reveals the hypocrisy of those bashers
Honorable
who
Thring.
remain silent
Honorable
on the genocide.
Honorable
Over
Thring.
1 million.
Honorable Thring, can you just halt and pause there? There's a member who continuously, without being recognized, just switches on his mic and continues speaking while the other speaker is on the floor. There's rules to debate and engagement. Please observe those rules. Otherwise, I will have no option but to ask you to leave the platform. Thank you very much. Please continue, Honorable Thring.
Honorable House Chair, Israel bashing appears to be in vogue, but it reveals also the hypocrisy of those bashers who remain silent on the genocide of some 1 million Muslims in Xinjiang in China. They remain silent when ISIS extremists beheaded Christians. They remain silent when hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Christians in Mozambique, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Sudan, and Mali have had their homes and churches burned to the ground, their women raped, men murdered, and children abducted by religious fundamentalists. South Africa has a moral and a constitutional obligation to support a negotiated solution in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and to distance itself from a radicalized position on Israel, which position simply undermines any hope of a negotiated process and peaceful outcome. A downgrade would not be of any benefit to the Palestinian people. It would entirely remove South Africa's ability and authority to play a mediator role in a future peace effort between Israel and the Palestinians. A mediator must, by definition, have relations with both parties in the room, otherwise it cannot be a mediator. The ACDP will not support this call for a downgrade of the SA embassy in Israel. I thank you.